الإمام أحمد في مسنده بإسناد صحيح عن ابن عباس رضي الله عنهما قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: ليس الخبر كالمعاينة، إن الله تعالى أخبر موسى عليه السلام بما صنع قومه بالعجل فلم يلق الألواح، فلما عاين ما صنعوا ألقى الألواح فانكسرت. So inshallah on Mondays we'll begin a series on the 40 ahadith that Imam Ahmad ibn Abdul Rahim ad-Dihlawi collected in his collection of Arba'un hadith. He's an Indian scholar that lived around 300 years ago, very famous for his expertise in hadith, his expertise in usul al-fiqh and also tazkiyah. And he collected 40 ahadith of the Prophet ﷺ that are very, very brief. They're very just like a phrase or two, and that he has it for 40 hadith. But they are very profound and they speak volumes. And so inshallah I will be sharing some reflections about these ahadith. So today's hadith, the only section that he has is ليس الخبر كالمعاينة. That in being informed of something. So being informed of something is not the same as seeing it with your eyes, as perceiving it with like actually experiencing it and perceiving it. And then so here the hadith, like for the Imam, this is where it ends. But then Imam Ahmad has a continuation and it actually elaborates. So it says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala informed Musa alayhi salam that he informed him that his people started worshipping the calf when he left for 40 days. To be in isolation. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala informed him that his people have begun worshipping the calf, he didn't throw the tablets because he just received the tablets, the scripture, the scripture from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But then when he actually went and saw the people worshipping the calf with his eye, he actually experienced it. He sees it firsthand. He threw the tablets and they broke. The tablets broke. And here you could see the subhanallah, the reaction, how it's different, even though that listening testimony and seeing something, perceiving it, they're both valid sources of knowledge. So if someone comes in, a lot of people come and they tell us that outside, this and this is happening, most likely we'll believe them. But then when you go outside and see it for yourself, it's the experience and the impact it has on you and the impact it has on your reflection, it is different. Then even though both of them are valid sources of knowledge. And so you might say, okay, like what's this is good information to know, but it really shows us that if we want to experience something at a richer level, then we should go out there and actually experience that firsthand and perceive it with our senses, because our senses are very intimate to us than just listening to something and just hearing stories or hearing testimony from someone else. And you could apply this, you could measure this to anything in reality. For example, you have the war that's going on in Gaza right now. We hear a lot of stories, but it's different than being there and actually witnessing it firsthand. The experience and the reaction and how outraged you will be if you're there, it's much greater than by just listening to it on the news. And the same thing, for example, when you want to visit a place and then you hear that this place is it has beautiful scenery and a beach and so on, so people describe it to you, but it's not the same as when you are there and you perceive it with your senses. You actually you get this sensory input, because it is stronger than just descriptions and testimony. And so you could apply that to any area, and that's why you see a lot of people, for example, when they travel to third world countries and they want to see how life, how subhanallah, how poverty looks like. They're not satisfied with just listening to it and feeling bad. No, they want to go and see how it is, and so that actually builds empathy, and that builds a stronger connection with the poor when you experience what they are experiencing and you actually go and see it firsthand. And so you could apply this to all fields, and it is such a small hadith but very profound, and inshallah we find you guys found it beneficial. يروي الإمام أحمد في مسنده عن ابن عباس رضي الله عنهما قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: ليس الخبر كالمعاينة، إن الله تعالى أخبر موسى بما صنع قومه في العجل فلم يلق الألواح فلما عاين ما صنعوا ألقى الألواح فانكسرت. صدق رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك، أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت، أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.